I thought it would be a good time to bring back something familiar, something that's been asked for, something I enjoyed doing. So, welcome back to another Project Zomboid video. My name is Mattsi and I'm terrified. I had forgotten how hard it is to get started in this game, especially when your biggest mistake is not taking inventory and mapping out a plan. More on that later. Yeah, sure, I'll use a plunger as a weapon. What next, a car I can't drive? I thought so. Well, you know how it goes. Let's get walking. I don't really know where I'm at, but I found a laundromat. Never mind, it's locked. If I had plotted my course from the beginning and had a plan going forward, I might have spent a lot less time walking. You'll see, you'll get it, I promise. Just hang in there. I sort of got my bearings going down these roads, but the zombies were the real winners here. Let's give it up for them guys. Yeah. Woo! Okay, that's enough. Okay, this is the first moment of solace I've had since I started, and I got nothing. I don't even get to stay in here long because the zombies are still tracking me. I really had no room to breathe, and I couldn't even unclog my toilet if I wanted to because this zombie decided his head was stronger than my rubber stick. I just need to find a place where I can settle down and set up camp. Well, there's no camp to speak of, but I do have a pot. That's pretty pot-champ. I know I haven't written a script in 3 months, but that was funny. Laugh. What's a guy gotta do to get some LOLs in the chat? Hop a fence? I did that. Run from a horde? No problem. More walking? That's asking too much. This run really isn't all that interesting so far, but we're gonna go over what happens when you actually plan out your first day in PZ after this run. In the meantime, I want to tell you guys I'm still alive and I'm still working on content, but currently I only get about 1 day a week to work on videos for like 2 hours or less, so I'm sorry. However, I am putting efforts towards a much bigger video than this in a different game. It's this little indie title you probably never heard about. It doesn't have a lot going for it, but I can just tell it's going to be big one day. It's called Minecraft. I don't want to give away too much too soon, just know I'm still alive and I'm still working on videos. These cars were useless, by the way. I'm no longer just walking, I'm advanced walking. Yeah, I'm still walking. Did you know if I had looked at a map, almost every problem I had in this video would have been avoided? Sure, you could argue that looking at a map isn't going to stop zombies, and you'd be right, but I started this save 2 months ago, and do you want to know what I didn't do? I didn't look at a map. I didn't reach into Dora's backpack and chart a course to the nearest safe point. I just ran blindly away from zombies trying to eat my brains. And yeah, that got me so far away from anything worth running into. Oh hey, I found a warehouse and I seem to be in a lot of trouble. It just started raining. I don't know if you can hear that in the recording. I'm gonna keep going though. It looks like I didn't hit save replay when I should have. That's something else you should always do. Hit your record hotkeys. So, managing some problems the best I can. That sounds familiar. And here we have what could be known as an issue. There's a man shambling towards me. Quickly, how do you handle this problem? Correct. You knock his hat off and stomp his dumb zombie brain. But it's gonna take a while. I really am not in good condition. Wow. Okay, I think he's dead. Wow. I don't have the strength to fight another zombie, but I do have the strength to run scared and try to scrounge up supplies to make it out of this pickle. I found an axe, but I forgot that I was too weak to fight. I should have just ran, but 2 months ago I was just convinced that I could take this fight. So instead of walking away, I kept myself trapped in this tiny room and I pretended that I could fight my way out. It didn't go well and I left in worse shape than I entered, if you can believe that. So I manage my moodlets, I leave the warehouse, and life still hurts. Luckily for me, some very nice friends decided to give me a very funny surprise and ended my life. All of this could have been avoided if I had a plan from the start. No, you can't choose where you spawn, not really, but you can study the area, find it on a map, and build your plan from there. So let's go over how you do that. Honestly, I just want to be able to work on videos all day and give you guys a nice, wholesome experience, so please hit that cute little subscribe button. I decided to spawn in Maldro, so I check my surroundings, and I look at the map. That's it! You just look for points of interest that you want to go to. I started out as a burglar, I wanted to try something different, but when I realized I wasn't playing as the Hamburglar, I contemplated hitting Alt F4 and going home. Wait, I am home. Okay, I spawned in and took note of my surroundings. I saw that nearby was a motel. It's convenient. I decided that would be my first target, and then this convenience store. Execution looked a lot different from the plan, but I did end up hitting these 2 buildings. I greeted the locals, asked them to die on my property, and resumed the plan. Pause. 2 cars. I gotta try it, you know? What if? Cars are helpful in this game, provided you don't ever crash it, and you never run out of gas, and you never ever leave it running overnight. I haven't done that, but I hear it's bad. Car 1 is a bust. Car 2 needs to be bust into, so that's a no. Back to the plan. The previous visitor was still in the hotel room I legally broke into, so I asked her to get out. She didn't want to, but I convinced her. I convinced her good. She will not be coming back into this here hotel room, no siree. Okay, I'm sorry. Best thing I found in the motel was a hiking backpack, genuinely poggers, and all I've got in terms of a defense is a darn rolling pin. We'll work on that in the next video. I was bullied out of my motel room, so I guess the family vacation is ruined. I hid away in a little mobile home, did some inventory management, and headed up to my next target, the convenience store. I passed through as many mobile homes as I could. I want to make sure I've got the essentials, you know, tweezers. Oh, yeah. While in the convenience store, I grabbed some cigarettes and remembered that I took the smoker debuff. I don't think I chuffed one dart in this whole playthrough. I'm telling you, I was laser focused. I also found, somehow, the keys to this beautiful little piece of metal outside, and I'll tell you what, she put up a fight, but I got her working. And you know, I can't guarantee you'll get a car this early, but I can tell you that cars make this game so much easier. Look at this. And with that, I drove all the way up to the safe house, my final destination in my plan. Once I settle in here, I can begin setting up a sustainable supply of spears, berries, shelter, and loot. We'll cover all that in the next video. It's good to be back, gamers, but I'll see you next time.